Hello. So, I saw this list by Kuman, and it's basically old Boomer Jund with lilies and a little new spice. You know, Inquisitions, Tarmogoyfs, Lilianas. We know this Jund deck, right? With these, all these cards, right? But now we got to add the new hotness, which are Ragavans, Grist, and a little spice. A little Sheoldred, a little Carth, some Fables. We got to modernize old Boomer Jund. What's up, Mercurio? Yeah, so that's what we're going to do today. We're just going to play old Boomer Hotness with old Boomer Jund with the new Hotness. And we're going to see how it goes. It should be fun. As long as we don't play against Tron, we should have a good time. If we play against Tron, well, we're going to lose. That's just the way Jund is. That's just what you got to accept if you're playing Jund. But it should be fun. We've got Ragavan, so how can we lose, right? Alrighty. Let's jump into a league. Boomer Jund Walkers. We've got... got Blood Moons in the sideboard, so maybe we're not completely dead to Tron. Got Endurances, Leyline of the Voids. Some people just hate the graveyard. I get it. We've got our favorite Crime Punishment and our favorite Engineered Explosives. And another Sheoldred. This person did not want to lose the burn, so respect. Didn't want to lose the burn, didn't want to lose the graveyards. So I can respect that. Did Reed tell you to play Jund? No, Reed wouldn't play any. Reed is too good of a player to play fun cards like Carth. Reed would be like, all right, let's do one Ragavan. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, let's keep. We have the Jund staple, then the two best friend Planeswalkers. Jund Walkers. We're gonna try it. So, this curve could be pretty spicy. It depends on what Waka Flocka's doing. But they are on the play, so we're on the draw, so we'll find out quick. Oh no. Oh no, it's burn. Well, the question we immediately have to ask ourselves is, do we want to shock to Inquisition? And if we get him, like, do I want to get a Blood Crypt here? I would guess Overgrown Tomb. Do I want to get Overgrown Tomb and go to 17 against a probable burn deck? What deck plays Vantage? If we get a Swamp, then we're not getting... this is kind of a rough call. I really... Like, we have to ask ourselves, do we want to just start the game at 17 against Aspiring Vantage, which is probably a burn deck? I think the answer is no. We kept 4 lands, and then we drew one. So that's what happened. I guess we just shock. We'll shock in the Blood Crypt, play this, and then have the Wrenn next turn. What's the worst that could happen? Besides they do horrible things to us. I don't know. It's probably wrong to go to 17 here, but I think just not playing the Wrenn and Six on 2 and not using the Inquisition are just not what I want to be doing. Right? If I don't use this Inquisition now, you know, when am I actually using it? Because I want to go boop, boop, boop. And not take too much damage, but... Alright. Overgrown Tomb. Shock. Alright. Are you burn? Or are you some sort of other thing? Are you burn or are you other? We are about to find out. Well, they are burn. That's awful. Alright, we'll take the Eidolon. We don't have a clean answer to the Eidolon. They are burn, so we should have known better. But I'm kind of dumb, so they didn't bolt me there. Which means maybe Liliana's going to be able to tag some cards from their hand, which will be nice. I don't know why they didn't bolt me. That's kind of weird. They got better plans. 1, 2, run. Yeah, I have heard that as well. An ancient battle. Burn versus Jund. Luckily, we've got Sheoldred and all these cool, fancy cards that should help us in the sideboard. But we're not there yet. We have to make it to the sideboard. 1, 2, Boros Charm. 13. Ugh. Ugh. We're at effective 10 life. Alright. We're not going to be able to... Lava Spike, so they still have the Bolt. I hate going to 9 here. Maybe we just put this Tarmogoyf in play. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. Let's play the Tarmogoyf. Let's just go for damage on them. And... get the turn. Next turn, we'll play Lily, plus it. Discard the Wrenn and Six. This thing will be gigantic. We have to crack this for a Triome or something. Maybe we don't want to crack it. Ugh. That's the worst. I'm sorry to hear that. Infamous Fish. Thank you for the 6 months. Alright. Do we want to crack this? Do we want to go to dead to 2 burn spells? I mean, being at 6 versus 7 is quite a difference. I think I'm gonna. Just because I could plus the Lily and do a bunch of damage. Let's go Lily. Plus. Discard the Wrenn. We might have just doomed ourselves here. We don't have a second mountain. But it's okay. We could just die to 2 bolts here. We Jundin. We Jundin. Thank you, Infamous Fish. I appreciate it. Alright. Are they going to put me to 1? They're going to put me to 1. So, the entire game... What's up, Lesnar? Thank you. The entire game depends on this next turn. They're 1 draw step. Actually, as a matter of fact, it does not. They have just died. Should we slow roll them? Slow roll the Burn player for all the times Burn has slow rolled me? No. We shan't be mean. But, okay. That worked out pretty nicely. Who's the Burn now? Alright, that was a sick top deck, obviously. Obviously that was the best possible top deck. Alright. Weather the Storm? Don't know why that's in here, but I'm happy. Sheoldred. I'm sorry, Carth. A little too slow. Same with Kroxa. I'm sorry, a little too slow. Yeah. It was, for sure. Let's put in these. Yeah. Do we want anything else? I don't think so. Maybe there's an argument for Force of Vigor because of, what the hell's that card? The enchantment that costs 2, and you pay 1 life, and your opponent can't gain life, and if you cast it on... But then the problem is that card doesn't get... The card guy kind of gets wrecked by this card. So let's just swap these slow cards out for some good gain life cards. Roiling Vortex. Mercurio on point as always. Thank you, buddy. All right. Nope, can't. Need lands. Huh. We have lands here. I guess we're on the draw. I guess we'll keep. We'll put back Lily. Should probably put back... Guess we'll put back Grist. It's bound to win somebody the game, that's true. Probably not me. Alright. I think we just chill here right now. It's an instant. If they play like an Eidolon, I think I'm going to take the 1 from this Swift Spear. I'm going to take the 1 here, unless they cast a spell. If they cast a spell, I'm not going to take the 1. But I want to Fury away 2 things next turn, because they're probably going to play Eidolon. Yeah. Alright, so now we get a nice clean Fury here. Question of what are we pitching? We're probably not getting to double red anytime soon. Let's just pitch this. Bonka. Get out of here. Alright. What's up? I've done it too. What's up, Octafont? I've done it too, unfortunately. Stringer! Buddy! Thank you! Almost old enough to drink. I missed it. Thank you, my friend. Alright. Alright, we need land. Oh, that was just the perfectest land. The most perfect land that we could ever ask for. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. This card's so good, it won a European thingy. Nice mana base. Listen, we gotta embrace... Thank you. We have to embrace the modern age. And the modern age is fancy lands. Oh, Tarmogoyf. Let's discard Smelliana. And push. 1, 2. Tarmogoyf. So they're dead in 2 turns. If they don't kill the Fable. Right? I think I'm going to fire off a bolt here. So let's see. We put them to 12. We can copy the... Yeah. They'll be dead next turn if we bolt them now. This thing flips. Go to combat. Attack. So I guess we just play the other Tarmogoyf. Deflecting Palm. Wish I had that Fatal Push. Alright. Well, they have 1 draw step. We have 1 draw step. So, we could play the Fable here. But, I mean, they have 1 draw step to kill us, so just play the other Tarmogoyf. This is lethal, right? Copy a Tarmogoyf, 15. They have 1 draw step. Stop hitting myself. Alright, draw some shitty creature. Perfect. I mean, not really perfect, but kind of perfect. Copy this. Go to combat. Attack. Didn't need to use the bolt. Didn't need to use the bolt. Bonk. How does it taste? Burn. To die to lightning bolt. Where'd Goyf get +1? The Sunbay Canyon. There were no lands in the graveyard. There was enchantment, instant, sorcery, planeswalker, creature, and then when they popped the Sunbay Canyon, it got the extra +1/+1. But in reality, I should have bolted in response to the Eidolon. How's burn in today's metagame? Not good. Not good. No, there was they added the land. Okay. Good old Tarmogoyf versus burn. Ooh, monkey. Karuga. Uh-oh. Somebody blame Respect the Cat. That's a sick meme. I like that. Alright, so we're playing against Karuga. Yeah, Respect the Cat ruined the meta for us for us, you know, usual modern players. It's just all Karuga last couple days. Or, I mean, yesterday was all Karuga. Even, you know... Yeah, Respect the Cat won some European tournament over the weekend. But I know that he doesn't have a... Oh, I was going to say I was excited because he does not have Wrenn and Six, but... Okay, should I crack this? Guess I want to get the value from Wrenn. So we got to crack it. Alright, we need Overgrown Tomb. Wrenn. Plus. So, at the beginning, when Karuga enters the battlefield, draw a card for each other permanent you control with mana value 3 or greater. So basically, you have like a bunch of shitty planeswalkers, and then you play this and you draw a bunch of cards. But the caveat is, your starting deck needs to contain mana value 3 or greater, and land cards only. So there's no Wrenn and Six, there's no blah blah blah, there's no blah blah blah. You know? Alright, so what do we do here? We could Lily minus on it, which is probably our best bet. Let's do that. Crack. Let's get Blood Crypt. 1, 2, 3. Play you. Sack a creature. Return you. Yield to the turn. Maybe I was supposed to just bolt that thing, but I wanted to get Lily on the table. Next turn we can Pyromancer. Oh, they discarded 2 Risen Reefs. I wonder why they discarded Risen Reefs. That's kind of weird. Oh, wow. Oh, Wren's foaming at the mouth. Wren's so foaming at the mouth. And plink. Wrenn can't help herself. Foaming at the mouth to plink that thing. This is probably going to miss. Okay. Omnath, 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 Solitude. Let's see. Let's play you. Let's see what we draw with this. We're going to dump the 2 lands. Dump land. Carth Ragavan. Alright, let's plus discard a land. They discarded an Omnath, so their hand is Omnath, 2 Omnaths, and a solid dude. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. This card's just so good to me. To me, Wrenn and Six is just so powerful that, like, it's crazy, but, you know. What are they going to get rid of here? The Smelliana, huh? Interesting. Interesting. Alright, so there's no point in Inquisitioning because we know their hand exactly. So let's go. Let's bolt the Reflection. Plus the Wrenn. Return the land. And then let's go 1, 2. Dash to the Ragavan. Begin combat, attack, attack, attack. Alright, so there goes Omnath Solitude. They're going to pop the Ragavan, probably. Yep, Ragavan dies. And we're going to play our Verdant. And we're going to pass the turn. Bup, bup, bup. And then we'll set up for a Carth next turn. That'd be kind of cool. Alright, so here comes Omnath. Here comes Omnath. Unfortunately, we don't have a good answer for this. Would have been nice if our Lily... I mean, all we need to do is find a Boseiju or something. Alright, let's crack this. Let's get... I guess we have 2 of everything, so we might as well just get... Blood Crypt. Tapped. So they have 1 card, which will probably Inquisition. See what we draw, obviously. Alright, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's play the Carth. So, whenever Carth the Lion enters a battlefield, you get to look at the top 7 cards of your library for a Planeswalker. And we'll reveal Lily. That's a really good draw. And then we're going to Inquisition them. See what they drew with their 1 card. They drew another Omnath. Alright, let's return the Overgrown Tomb. And we will play the Overgrown Tomb. And Wrenn is about ready to ultimate next turn. Thanks to... Whenever your Planeswalker's loyalty ability costs additional +1 to activate. So you gain an extra loyalty every turn with Wrenn, which is really, really nice. So, next turn we ultimate Wrenn. And we have access to Lightning Bolts. But I don't think... We can even ultimate Wrenn, right? And keep Wrenn around. Because the way this works is it'll have an additional loyalty counter on it. What am I missing here? It's a 4/4. We have a 3/5. I guess I'll double block. I mean, they're just going to play their other Omnath, but there's not much else I could do. I'll gladly trade a Seasoned Pyromancer for an Omnath, right? No, not really. The one card where you can, like, chord for a... The one card where you can chord for the one you can get Vampire Hexmage and just get a free 8/8 for 4 mana seems pretty cool. Okay, so what can we do here? We can ultimate this and have it stay around, which is pretty sick in the grand scheme of things. So we're going to play Liliana. And then we're going to go Bolt Omnath. Discard a land. And then we're going to Bolt Omnath. Discard a land. Now we're going to plus the Lily. They lost the Teferi. Oh, what a shame. And then we attack with the Carth. I haven't really looked at the new cards. I'm kind of waiting for the full set to come out to do, like, the rest of the spoilers. I think we've won this game. Alright, so this... Let's return Proving Ground to our hand. Let's cycle the Proving Ground. Kroxa. Now that's a magic card right there. I guess we could have plus the Lily... Return to land, and then cast the Kroxa, but oh well. Each player discards. Attack. We get to ultimate Lily? Maybe I could have ultimated... Could I have ultimated Lily last turn? Yeah. The new card that messes with Scam, I'm a pretty big fan of. Alright, so... What do we want against that deck? We want this. I think we want Blood Moons. Not exactly sure if we want Blood Moons, but I kind of feel like we want Blood Moons. Yeah, we probably want Blood Moons, right? What do we not need? We can probably cut... I don't know. All our cards seem so sweet. Yeah. I think we could probably cut some Inquisitions, to be honest. Let's cut Inquisitions for Blood Moons. Inquisition doesn't have that many hits. It's got a couple, but... Ragavan. Okay. I guess we could keep our Ragavan hand. Yeah, I am really... That card is like Veil of Summer. It's kind of crazy how good it is. Alright, let's jam the Muffin. Ragamuffin. That was not the best draw. I'm not going to lie. This hand was sketchy to begin with, but it did have the turn 1 Ragavan play against the deck that doesn't really play a lot of answers to turn 1 Ragavan. So, I'm pretty enthusiastic that this might live. Okay, well, we spend 1 mana to him them, which I'm okay with. We got a 2-for-1 off our 1-drop. What's more dangerous? A Fury or a single Ragavan? Now we know the answer. Okay. 1 mana him? Yeah, it's almost... I was watching the Magic channel today, and they were talking about how Ragavan's going to be in Historic. And I was just like, that's such a shit idea. I was just like, such a bad idea. Alright, we're going to play... we have a choice here, friends. We have a choice, and since our hand is so shitty... Yeah, they're bringing Ragavan to Historic. Have fun with that if you play Historic. Yeah. Well, the fact that they don't have Bolt still. What even is Historic? It's all the cards. Historic is like Legacy. Every card that's on Magic Arena is in Historic. Just any card that they put in, like all those, remember how they had the weird Strixhaven cards? All those cards are in Historic. Okay, so I kind of feel like Sokenzaning the Teferi. Just so they can't get a card out of it. Well, they can, but then it has to die. Alright, so Teferi goes, then we go up. Discard you. Alright. Yeah. It's just so random, right? Like, for some reason... And it has, like, the misbalanced... Well, hello. Hello, Philip. Who are you? Oh, they have 1 card left, and it's Karuga. Well, they should bounce. Wow, they didn't bounce a Spirit? Oh, my God, that was so greedy. Oh, we're going to destroy them. I'm taking this back. I'm taking you back. I'm plussing. I'm plussing. Discard that Karuga. Get that Karuga out of here. Get that Karuga out of here. Alright. Gotta kill. Obviously, we have to hit the Teferi here. Teferi. I'm fine with leaving that card. Yeah. Historic, I mean, the problem I have with Historic is that there's no place you can go to just see a comprehensive list of all the cards that are on Arena. You just have to play the format and be like, oh, what the fuck is this card doing? You know, I really hated it. Like, they just started adding random cards, like DRC. They added just such crazy stuff. Yeah, of course they were Thoughtseize Black Deck. Thoughtseize is correct. Is this you? Are you Kuman? Hey, this deck's pretty sweet. So far, I like it. Congratulations on doing well in the prelim. Alright, so let's play this. Tapped. Let's plus this. And I think we put this Teferi out of the misery. Let's just get this Teferi dead. Teferi... Alright. Yeah, they just really dropped the ball on Historic. Like, it was supposed to be Legacy Light, but it's just miserable. Yeah. They just added such random cards. Poor opponent. Opponent's flooding out. Boop, ba-doop, boop. Pop you. Plus. Alright, you are about to get Liliana ultimated on. Oh, I cannot wait. What card would they have to draw to get out of this? They would have to draw a Solitude? It would have to be exactly Solitude, right? So, we play the land. We could alt, but let's plus the Lily. They have to have Solitude. Oh, Leyline Binding? Alright, fine. Well, they're not dead. But we can do some pretty gross stuff next turn with the Lily. Go to 1, please. They keep drawing land. They went out on their own terms. All right. We defeated Respect to Cat's Menace deck. Dude, these Brothers Word lands are so sweet. All right, so we have business. We have good card. Then we have part. This is like, this hand is like a mullet. You know that? We've got business here. We've got the business monkey. And then we've got the party Carth in the back. It's like a mullet. So, we're good. Alright. Shock this in. Play Ragavan. Pass the turn. Oh, wait. That's a series to play. That's true. That's true. You know. Oh, it's Spike. The way not to suffer is to play. Alright. Begin combat. Attack. What can we get here? Ephemerate. Ooh. Can I resist? I can't resist, can I? I can't resist the power. Alright, we're doing it. And then... Okay. Blink. Okay. So that resolves. That resolves. That resolves. Should we just go all in? Or should we fear some form of reprisal? Well... Let's just go all in, all in. Yeah, we are. Fear? No. We must not fear. Fear is the mind killer. What's up? What's up, Mike? The RCQ? Oh, that's pretty sick. Fear. We must not fear. Fear is the mind killer. Remember that. Okay, fear a little bit. A little fear. Maybe a little fear. We do get... Alright, let's just kill that thing. Get that thing out of here. Smash. You got a list, Perspiring Mike, for the Song of Creation? Risen Reef, huh? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, you like that? I love that shit. Oh, Spike. Huh. What did they search with the Flamekin Harbinger? Revealed another Risen Reef. So, I guess we're just swinging the Tarmogoyf here. And then we're going to plus, discard the Carth. Maybe plus first. Plus. Discard Carth. Begin combat. Begin combat. Swing the Tarmogoyf. Fortunately, I can't kill this. Which is unpleasant, to say the least. It's not my deck, it's a user in chat deck. It's chat's deck. I wish I could fatal push these. The people's deck. I wish I could fatal push these. Legacy John. It's Boomer John. We booming. We're booming over here. No. That's a little too much value. A little too much value, Mr. Spike. A little too much value. At least they have to block with one of these. Alright, so let's swing. If we make them sack now, there's no reason to. Let's just swing with both. Maybe they'll double block Fear of Bolt. Okay. Sacrifice a creature. Then we play Gristicle. Grist goes up. Alrighty. Alrighty. Feels pretty good about in this spot. Teferino. The Legacy got... I love Legacy. I was really bummed out the other day because I was like... I saw someone posting about how they won a Legacy tournament with Pair of Lost Dice on Twitter. And I got really, sad. I got really sad. I'll go after... Alright, so let's cut Carth. Let's cut Sheoldred. Let's cut a... we'll cut a Fable. Let's bring in the Blood Moons. It's kind of silly. I hope so. Because, I saw this sweet tweet. You know, Clifford took down the tournament. Look at how sweet this deck would be. You don't have to play Past in Flames. Burnt by Sin. Thank you, buddy. As always, thank you so much. Yeah, like, look at this. You don't have to play Past in Flames. You just get to play green, which means you can, like, lean into Veils and stuff. But I can't do that. Ragamuffin! Thank you, Burnt. Thank you, as always. But, like, you get to main deck Boseijus. You know how sick it would be to main deck a Boseiju? And there's no Past in Flames. It's just... It's the world I want to live in. But it's the world I can't live in. It's not fair. Mostly because I didn't really know what to sideboard out. I was just like, Alright, so the question is, do we want to get black or green here? I think I'm going to get black. Because I was mostly talking about the legacy thing, and I wasn't really paying attention. But you're absolutely right. I probably should not have sideboarded out. Alright, we have a Ragavan in a dream. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. No! The power! Alright, we have Lightning Bolt, so this is not the end of the world. But it feels annoying. Jesus, this is a good draw. Let's just kill this. Yields. We got lucky to have the bolt for that. What is better here? I guess Fable's better first. Oh, what a miser. That's so lucky of us. 1, 2, 3. Fable. Alright. Okay. Oh, they didn't do anything? He didn't do anything? Poor Spike. Alright, let's pitch the 2 lands. Boink, boink. Begin combat, attack. Alright, and now we're going to go 1, 2. Tarmogoyf. 1, 2, 3. Fable. See, maybe we're not supposed to do this in case of, like, Solitude Ephemerate or something like that, but... Alright. Look at this. The 6-0. Okay. This hand is kind of sketchy. We're playing against Kroxa again. What the... Respect the cat. Alright, we're going to keep. We're going to keep an Inquisition away, hopefully... Hopefully we can Inquisition away their silly little... Alright, what do they got? They got a Dead Gone, Teferis. We'll take a Teferi. No, Kroxa... So, over the weekend... we're playing Kuman's deck, by the way. Over the weekend, Respect the Cat won the... Respect the Cat. This dude, who's a really awesome streamer, won the something. He won LMS Prague or whatever, this big tournament in Europe, with Kroxa Elementals. So this is what is dominating the ladder right now. Dominating leagues right now. So this is what he played. And this is what you're going to play against. If you're going to play leagues, you're going to play against this deck. Yeah, it was basically a GP. He won the thing with this deck. He's been working on this deck for a long time, and it's really cool to see it. Like, he's pretty much the only one who does Kroxa stuff, and he's won a bunch of challenges. He's had crazy results, and it's really cool that he worked hard, and he won basically a GP. Yeah, it was a pretty massive tournament. He basically won a GP with this deck that he basically built and designed, which is really cool. To dash to Ragavan? We know they have the Dead Gone, right? We know they have the Dead Gone, so there's no point in dashing the Ragavan. We'll just get Grist going. We'll just get our Grist going. Yeah, he's on Twitch. Yeah, Respect the Cat. He's a European streamer, so he streams while I'm wide awake doing degenerate shit and not sleeping. But he's a really good streamer if you want to check him out. Respect the Cat. If you love watching elemental shenanigans, and I imagine you do. Austrian? That's pretty cool. Yeah, well, you know, you got to beat Burn somehow. Yeah. No, it is, but it is a powerful choice to look at Wrenn and Six and be like, nah, fuck that. I'm not playing Wrenn and Six. That's a pretty powerful choice. That's the most respectable part about the whole thing. I'm going to dash this Ragavan at the Teferi. One of the things that's important with this deck is keeping permanents off the board. We lost our Carth. Rip. Now, hopefully, they have the dead going in their hands still. Hopefully this is Omnath here, and we could just clean answer it with a Fury. Okay, well that's going to get Furied. We're just going to hard cast the Fury on that. Okay. So, we're going to crack this for one of the duels. I guess we'll get another... We could get this. I want to save this to cycle later, so I guess we'll just get another Stomping Ground. Alright, so now we're gonna go. They do have the dead gone still, so let's just Fury that thing. That Risen Reef thing. So they played the Godless Shrine. They played this Triome, this Triome, this. Roast this thing. And we're going to attack with our little 1/1. Attack. And we'll use our Grist. And that will be that. Blink. Alright, we pitched a Wrenn here. Risen Reef is so powerful. You guys just saw how good it could... You know, it's just such a powerful card. I don't know. Elementals is not a new deck, but it does take dedication. Because pretty much everyone who saw this was like, wait a minute, you're not playing Wrenn and Six to play Karuga? You know, and that was like, that's a pretty big deal. That's a pretty big decision to be like, nah. I want Karuga over Wrenn and Six. That takes discipline. Innovation that I don't have. Because I'd be like, what? What do you mean? I want to play Wrenn and Six. But, you know, kudos to him for having the ability to stick with it and just keep working on the deck. Chad Hippo. Alright, looks like they're about to Fury me back. Oh, another Risen Reef. Okay. Oh, that sucks. They get the trigger on the Grist. They got the third trigger on the Omnath. That sucks. Alright, we're going to have to kill this Omnath. These are not good draws. So, what are we going to do? We're going to go... We're going to Grist minus here. We're going to sack an Insect. We're going to kill Grist, or Omnath. Then we are dashing this Ragavan. And I think I would have liked to have drawn a spell this game so far. Alright, let's see what we hit with this Ragavan. We can cast pretty much anything. Hopefully. Oh. That is possibly the best card I could ask to see here. I am dumping these two lands so fast. Now, do I want to play a land? No. I think I definitely want to dump these two cards And I want to save this for a Leyline Binding, I think. So I think we'll just hold here. Then transform under your control. So I would imagine it stays on my side because it's not return it to its owner's control. I would imagine that's what happens. Right? Because usually, like if you look at old Flippy Jace, right? Like Vryn's Prodigy, they say specifically transform, return it under its owner's control. Right? So the owner versus your. So we are your in this situation. Alright. Let's dump these 2 lands. Yes. Dump. Okay. These are both really good. So we have to remember that they still have the dead gone. So I don't really feel like casting the... I guess... So they still have Karuga. So I think I want to save the Fury for Karuga. And I think I want to go crack this, Fatal Push this, bolt this, dash the Ragavan. And then we'll save the Fury for the Karuga next turn. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe I should just play Fury, clean these up. Nah. Let's just do it like this. Alright, so let's go. Sack you for a black. Kill this. Because the biggest problem is if they Fury me back. Right? Like, I want to get full value from this Fury. In the past, this deck has played Touch of the Spirit Realm and stuff. Alright, so now we're going to go bolt you. So, I'm going to... I guess we'll dash the monkey. This monkey is so dead. But, you know. Hiya, 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 hiya. Alright. Monkey dead. Alright, so now they have a Karuga in hand. And just a Karuga. Just a Karuga. Maybe the Fury would be a better play. Alright. There's the Karuga. But Karuga, this Fury is just so clean into this Karuga. Not gonna lie. I don't know why they conceded. I don't know. Alright, well, they're done. I guess they must have drawn lands, right? I guess they must have just drawn lands. Alright, so let's go to game number 2. So, we were bringing in Blood Moons. We were cutting... What were we cutting? We cut some... This is what we did the first time we played against the deck. We boarded out these. Because they don't really have that many hits. I guess they do. But, like, I want all of these cards, right? All these cards are good. Like, I want Grist, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. I want all these cards, so... Maybe we just take these in preparation for, like, a top deck war late game. And just try and rely on the Blood Moon. Lion, this is a good value card, right? This is just a very good value card in our deck. So let's just submit cutting these Inquisitions. And we'll call it a day. And we'll call it a day. What's the split card? Crime Punishment. It is a very good answer to Urza Saga. Destroy each target artifact, creature, or mana or enchantment with mana value X. So you could do X is 0, and that can kill Saga, which is an enchantment. So it's one of the best ways to deal with, you know, It's basically an engineered explosives that could deal with rhinos. That does better against Saga than engineered explosives. Well, this hand's not great. This hand's not great. This hand, kind of great. We'll put back the push, because we don't have black. Do you ever cast Crime? I have cast Crime in the past. But in this deck, when you have the treasures off Fable, and you have Ragavan treasures, so casting the Crime part is not completely... That's not completely out of the question, right? You could potentially do it. If you believe hard enough... If you believe hard enough, you can do it. Well, I think I really want to prioritize maybe, but bolts can pressure, like, maybe bolts are worse. Maybe you're right. But I do love being able to kill those silly Risen Reefs. Alrighty. So... hopefully we draw a fetch next turn, and we could just ride that fetch to victory. But if we don't, we'll just play the Sokenzan. Alrighty, boink, boink, boink. Wrenn goes up. Alright. We just need one land. Yeah. We just need one land. Let's see if they respect the Blood Moon from us. Or if they get some weird Triome here. Let's see. Oh, they do not respect the Blood Moon. One fetch land, please. Cavern of Souls. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Alright, so let's draw... land. Yay! Okay. So, we have some choices here, friends. Huh. The problem with Blood Mooning is that they just bounce it with the Teferi. Right? Yeah. I think we'll save the Blood Moon until we can address this. So let's go play you. Let's play the Grist. Let's play the Grist. Plus, I'm going to ping the Teferi. Oh, we just put a Kroxa in the graveyard. Well, hello there, little friend. What you doing there, little buddy? What you doing there, little buddy? See, this is called synergy right here, right? So we plus the Grist, and then we get the land back for Wrenn and Six? Oh my god. Pack your bags, we're going to fucking Value Town. Pack your bags. We're going to Value Town. We've already... Look at this. We've already made it to Value Town. Yep. Now we can Wrenn ping this stupid thing and get it out of here. Put me in, coach, so I'm ready. Yeah. Alright, what's that Flooded Strand? Crack that Flooded Strand. Wake up, we're going to Value Town. So we have a lot of options next turn. It depends on what they do. Let's see. Are they going to reset back the Blood Moon? Absolutely not. You love to see it. One. Okay. Alright. So we just have to Blood Moon, right? Let's ping this. Blood Moon? On the Blood Moon, friend? Oh. Okay. Okay. A fair trade. We'll play you. And next turn we have Pyromancer. Just the one. Just the one Kroxa. Karuga. Alright, well, our Wren's dead. But that's okay. That's okay. So... Huh. Guess we're gonna just play the Mancer. Maybe I was supposed to bolt them at the end of turn, but I like the dudes here. I like the little dudes. Well, it might be a while before we get to cast this Tarmogoyf. But the biggest thing is they could still cast Furies, and they could still cast Furies and Fables. I guess I'll block here. I'm actually going to take the 3. Gonna take the 3. Alright. Bonk. Bonk. Alrighty. So we need to draw our own Fable here. Oh, hello. Come join me, little monkey. Come, little monkey. Let's be friends. Let's make treasures. Oh. Fun, please. Fun, please. Just want to have fun and make little treasures. Just wanted to have fun. Make little treasures. Sad. Alright, so... They discard Karuga. We're... yeah. That's how this shit works. They revealed Hippo, and then they discarded Hippo. Hippo's been vanquished to the Shadow Realm. Okay. I'm down to just keep on racing. We hit them for 4. What is this? What are you doing? Wow. Alright, well, maybe we aren't racing anymore. Okay. Okay. Alright, calm down, opponent. So... hypothetically speaking, we could bolt our own Seasoned Pyromancer here to get token. To get the tokens, but we kind of have to save this bolt for the Fable so they can't just infinitely copy stuff. So we'll just let this get swordsed. Yeah, we need the bolt for the reflection. Alright. Are we gonna wait a turn? Or are we just gonna bolt it at their end step? We'll just bolt it at their end step. Alright, let's just get this reflection out of here. I guess maybe we could draw a Fury. No, because then we'd want to kill the Endurance. Alright, let's just kill this. Get out of here. Alright, Fable, please. You are the worst draw in the deck. The only worst draw would maybe be Liliana. But, no, I haven't. I have not played any Pioneer. No, stop it. Yeah. Yeah, it does. It does not seem very good for us in this situation. I think we've lost to our own Blood Moon. Yeah. Yeah. I still think it's a good card to bring in against this deck. We just, you know, if we had a Tarmogoyf in play... Alright. We died to our own Blood Moon. But at the time, they didn't have the Endurance, right? So... and they had answers to our things. I still think we want to lean on the Blood Moon. But I think we want this. I think we can... don't know if we want this. Like, I guess it's powerful. But if our game plan is to Blood Moon, we probably don't need it. We could... I think we're going to cut a push. I do think I want this. Let's cut... Really don't know what to cut. Lily does seem really good. Right? Like, these cards... This card seems cracked. I guess if we're on the Blood Moon plan... Alright, let's leave in the Inquisition. Let's cut this. We'll keep the push. Alright. We'll cut these 3 for our moons. Alright. This is gonna... Blood Moon, this is your chance to redeem yourself. We're gonna pretend like this is getting forest, this is getting mountain. So we're just gonna pretend like we need to do this. Alright, let's get Ragavan. Maybe we should Inquisition first, but this upside of turn 2ing this is just too high, I think. They don't have that many answers to Ragavan on 1, right? They don't have that many. Maybe I just don't really know, but I don't think they have that many. Okay. Well, it looks like they had one. They had an answer. It's kind of crazy to play like 2 Dead Gone and always have it, but more power to them. I couldn't take the Dead Gone with the Inquisition anyway. Let's take that. Let's see. Endurance, Fable, Teferi. Let's take the Fable, because we're going to Blood Moon next turn. Alright, so they're going to play that. We're going to go to our turn, and we are Blood Mooning. This is a forest, and we're Blood Mooning. This is a... Alright, let's get a forest. I guess we're getting a swamp here, too. But then we can't cast a Seasoned Pyromancer. But it will let us replay the Kroxa. I don't know. Blood Moon. We got the plains. Yeah. I mean, Kroxa's not going to be relevant, right? Because they are going to pitch the Endurance, but they do pitch the Endurance. This is kind of a tough spot. Because we can play the Blood Moon and play the Seasoned Pyro, then we discard the Swamp forever. Let's just do this. Let's get our value from this. We're going to hide this second Swamp. We're just going to play the Mire and pass. And we're just going to pass. We're going to pretend like we don't have the second Swamp. We're going to be sneaky. We're going to be sneaky. We're going to be sneaky. Because there's no way that they're going to think that we have the second Swamp in our hand. And then we're just going to be able to jam it and X and do this right away. Because there's no way they're going to think that we have the second Swamp. I mean, maybe they have the soul read that we have it, but, you know. Okay. Sure. All right. Well, I guess we'll just play the Swamp anyway. Pitch this. We will... Sick draws. Sickest of draws. Just a soul read. Alright, as long as I don't have a Fury, we're okay here. Yay! Alright, I guess we'll play you. And we'll attack. Alright. Look at us go! 1, 2, 3, 4. Leyline Binding. Okay, the Blood Moon is gone. Okay, that's okay, right? As long as we get to use this Fable next turn. Alright, so... a little bit of an ish. We don't know what they have at all. Guess they have Hellish Norn or Fury. Fury. That's the best possible for them. I'm glad they got rid of the Blood Moon to cast the Fury, though. That's good. Alright. Let's dump these 2 lands. Yes. Ha. Alright, well. I'm just going to get a mountain here. Mountaina. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cast the Fury. Kill that. No, they pitched the Karuga for the Endurance. Omnath, you say? Oh, we don't need to be... I mean, maybe. Maybe we'll do that. Okay. We're gonna... I'm gonna... What am I gonna do here? I'm gonna Inquisition. Let's see what they're working with. That sucks. But again, I couldn't even take that if I wanted to. Murderous Cut. Well. Okay. Oh, please trade. Please trade. Alright, am I dumping these 2 to kill that? I think we all know the answer is I have to. I think we know the answer is I have to kill that. So I get to cut my Fury. I have the Seasoned Pyro tokens to get out of the graveyard. That's a good draw for them. That is the... Well, it's not really a good draw. I mean, it's good, but it's not great. Alright. I think that we let them attack with this. And I think that we return the Pyromancer if they attack. Because, like, they have all the mana, right? The mana's not an issue anymore. So there's no point in trying to kill this thing. If they swing it, I'll gladly hit them for 2. Alright. One, two. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, cool. They drew Omnath. That's cool. That's cool. I like that for them. Alright. Good. Alright, well. The game has slowed down. Alright, so let's return the 1/1 tokens. And let's draw Wrenn and Six. Okay. That's a good draw, right? So you play the Wrenn and Six, we could return to Foothills. We could crack the Foothills. We could push the Omnath. Yeah. I guess that's our best bet. Plus. Return. Play. Crack. Get Stomping Ground tapped. Kill the Omnath. And we'll hold this to block. Alright. I will gladly trade the Elemental for the Goblin. So now we need to draw Fury or Carth, which I probably boarded out. It's a good draw. I guess I can attack with both here. And if they block one, I'll ping it. Or I could just kill the reflection. So let's see. I attack with both. They're just going to take the 2. Then I could bolt the reflection plus this. But I could attack and then they block one with the goblin. And then we can ping the goblin and then bolt this. So let's see if we can get them with that. Even though they're probably going to have the soul read. But it's okay. Alright, they're just going to take the 2. That's fine. Plus return a land. Play a land. Kill the reflection. Okay. I'm going to save the other Bloodstained Mire for a Fatal Push crack. Alright. Let's draw. Yes. Oh, baby. Carth, please. Carth, please. Oh, baby. I would like... Oh. Shit. That could have been cool. That could have been cool. Sad Carth noises. Alright, let's ping that. And let's yield. We boarded out Lilianas. That's how we miss, right? We have 2 Lilianas out of the boarded out. So that's our mess. Okay. Alright, so let's attack again. Attack, attack. I mean, I'll ping that again. I'll ping that all day. And then when Grist goes up. This thing can ultimate next turn, by the way, which is kind of cool. Alright, so this goes up. Return you. Play you. 1, 2, 3. Play you. Plus. So this ultimates and this ultimates next turn. I shouldn't have played the land. That was a mistake. Playing the land was very dumb. That was incredibly dumb. That's going to cost me the... I don't know what I was thinking. That was a mistake. Why are we playing Wrenn? Just because I'm an idiot. They're dead next turn, though, from the ping. In my head, I was like, if I draw... I wanted to have, like, enough to go, like, Seasoned Pyromancer into, like, Kroxa, into, like, Flashback Kroxa or something like that. You know what I mean? That's what I was thinking. I was like, I just want as much mana as possible, so if I draw, like, Pyromancer... Because they're going to be dead to the Wrenn ping plus attacks anyway, right? So it doesn't even matter. And they're attacking the Wrenn? Sure. Wrenn can go to 5. They're only at 4 and they need to have a Solitude. Oh. Omnath. Alright. Annoying. Okay. Annoying, annoying, annoying. Sure. Okay. That's perfectly reasonable. It's a pretty good turn from our opponent. Can I draw? Alright, so... 1, 2, 3. We have to play our Grist. And then we have to... kill the Omnath. Return Verdant. Yields through the turn. Oh boy. We're gonna start sandbagging the Verdants now. We will block here. Alright. We'll block here. Let's draw a... Alright. That's kind of a spell. I mean, that could be... Alright. Let's kill the Reflection. Let's plus return the Peatland. Let's make a dude. And we're yielding. We just need to make it to Grist alt here. If we make it to the Grist alt, we could just bolt them out, potentially. It would be nice if they stopped drawing spells every turn. But I guess they're not going to do that, so... That's unfortunate for us. Alright, we're going to fetch and thin here. Because we're going to need all our mana here, so if we draw anything off the Peatland... Oh, I guess I didn't do that. Oh, Ragavan. Let's use the Peatland. Let's use the Peatland. Okay, well that's pretty useless. Let's dash the Ragavan. Attack. See if we can get something busted here. We got a Misty Rainforest. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's return Peatland. And pass the turn. Guess I should have cracked. Alright, I'm cracking now. I'll just crack one. Get a Stomping Ground tapped. And I guess that's enough mana to cast everything. 1, 2. Cycle the Triome. Yeah. Who are they attacking? They're attacking... They're hitting me and Wrenn. Interesting. Not blocking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fury. It's a good draw. It's a good draw. So we milled them. Can we draw Fury? No, it's a little late to the party. I guess we have to... We have to draw here. We need a bolt or this Fury's going to kill us. We're dead. We're dead because they could just copy the Fury. Well, that sucked. That sucked. That sucked. That was a close match. If our Ragavan dash was a little bit different, and like, that's what's so frustrating to me about Ragavan. So their top deck was Misty, Cycle Land, Fury, and like, if those orders are just reversed a little bit, we win that game, right? Like, if we hit the Cycle Land, and they draw the fetch land, right? Then they're not getting the Fury that turn. Or like, we hit the Fury, we get the Fury, we win the game. Or any of the combination is just reversed of exactly that. It was, you know, plus they had the soul read on our Kroxa play, which was quite the play. All right. I guess we're keeping this hand. That's what's just frustrating about Ragavan. Just the RNG of it. All right. What's Nazart doing? Nazart looks like Murktide. Looks like we're Murktiding. Ragavan. Hey. All right. It's kind of unfortunate here, this hand. Like, we could play the Inquisition and Thoughtseize, but I think we just have to play this to maybe get to the Tarmogoyfs. Yeah, for sure. For sure. There's a lot of things I could have done differently that game, for sure. I could have prioritized ultimating the Wrenn and Six. I could have defended the Wrenn and Six better. I could have done a lot of different things in that game. Alright, so if we play the Tarmogoyf, it can get bolted. I guess we're just going to Inquisition here. Like a 1-2 Tarmogoyf's not really going to do anything. Counterspell, counterspell, Jesus. Well, I guess we got to take... What a shitty hand to... Oh, Ragavan. Yeah, this game's over, unfortunately. Oh, Ragavan, you wonderful Ragavan, you. Don't worry, Ragavan's a fine creature. It's easy to kill, and, it's my fault. I didn't draw any removal in the first 2 turns. Yeah, Ragavan. Yeah, Ragavan. Victim. Well, you know, Ragavan's a fine card. If I say that Ragavan's horseshit, Chad will yell at me. So, we're just going to say Ragavan's fine. And I had the audacity not to draw my removal spells, and now I'm going to die. Yeah. It's easy to kill, alright. Now they have all the mana. They got to cast an Archmage Charm on turn 2. For free. Oh, good. They got a Forest. So, what do we want here? Which one are we going to play first to get countered? Oh, good. They get to play Legislator Hold of Counterspell. Neato. I think that we're going to play... I guess we're going to play the Fable, so next turn we can double Goyf. Even though double Goyfing into friggin' Shredder is a terrible idea. We'll play the Fable and it'll get countered. Lily, they just let it, they have another Ragavan in their hand, right? So, like, Lily doesn't accomplish anything. Because they could just let this Ragavan die, and then just go, like, Ragavan Consider, or Ragavan Dash, and whatever this. But it does save me some life. I guess I'll do it. They're just going to counter it anyway. Well, yeah, you're right. Lily gone. Next turn, we get to double Goyf. Which means one of them will resolve, hopefully. Alright, there's the Consider. There's the Archmage Charm. So their hand is a Ragavan that we know about. And they got a Lightning Bolt from me. And they're going to get to cast that. Get the... Oh my god, I fucking hate Ragavan. Oh my god, I hate that card. It's so broken. Oh, it's so broken. It's so broken. Alright. Step number 1. Cast Tarmogoyf. Play land. Let's see what's going on over here. I guess we'll bolt the Ragavan. during their upkeep. Or when they... Yeah, we'll do it during their upkeep. Because they're just going to heat this. Alright. Well, I might as well wait at this point. Might as well wait. Yep. Alright, we'll wait so they can't dash on their monkey. And then we will pop the Ragamuffin. And now the question is... Yeah, Goyf's pretty beefy. Kind of surprised they didn't just heat it. So the Ragavan's dead. We're taking 2. We're going to 7. I guess we have to crack this and go to 6. 6 is not the best life total. I don't really like being in things that are divisible by 3 against this deck. But I think we need to be able to play Sheoldred next turn. Maybe. Alright, let's just see what we draw. Maybe we draw a Fatal Push so we can find a way to deal with all this stuff. Yeah. The cool thing about Modern is you can basically do whatever you want. And Respect the Cat showed that, you know, where he just... But, like... Okay, Lily is kind of good. Lily is the cleanest answer to the Ledger Shredder, but it gets dinged by Spell Pierce. I guess we could play... We have some choices here. We could either play the Sheoldred. We could play the Lily. I think the Sheoldred's our best bet. Alright. This way, if they connive, they're gonna... So all we gotta do is get to our draw step, and then... They have a lot of lands in play. A lot of lands there over there. Especially for having a Ledger Shredder. Like, they're conniving a lot. Like, very weird to me. Heat. Heat. Okay. Huh. Alright. I'll take that one. So... What do you have over here? I mean, I want to think Sheoldred's good, but I might be a bit... I didn't think... Well, I guess I was wrong about Ragavan. Card sucks. We could do this. We could do this. But let's think. What do we want to sideboard against them? What do we want? Yeah, I agree. I think that was more of they made a little mistake. I don't know how I feel about the Leyline of the Voids. Let's try... I mean, in theory, they're kind of cool. Alright, let's cut some of this big, expensive stuff. Let's cut a Fable. Let's cut a Grist. And let's cut a... Pyro? Let's try this. And see what happens. I mean, if Leyline of the Void isn't for Murktide... Goyf's out? Goyf's out? Goyf's out, really? Really? I saw nothing. Goyf's out, huh? I like Lily, though. Thoughts on this deck? It's pretty powerful. It's very strong. I think that... I haven't played it enough, obviously. I think it could use, like... I don't know. Ragavan's just so strong. A little frustrating to lose that last game. Does look fun. Yeah, Grist is a clean answer. Alright. So they got an island, so it makes me think we should try and, we should really try and think about fetching some basics. But at the same time, I want a Ragavan on one. So... I guess we're not going to fetch basics. I was a little scared we were going to get Mental Mist up there. I was a little scared. Is this better than Jund Sagas? I don't know. Being able to play Blood Moon, I think, is a big advantage, right? Like, being able to just Blood Moon people out, I think, is very powerful. But and also, like, one of the big problems with Jund Saga is you have to, like, dilute your deck with a bunch of nonsense. You know? And you draw, like... You'll draw, like... Randomly draw a Nile Spellbomb or, like... You know? Like, there's a lot of nonsense you have to play off the Saga that you probably wouldn't have to play otherwise. Alright, so... We have to ask ourselves... Do we Tarmogoyf or do we Wrenn and Realmbreaker here? I kind of like Tarmogoyf. Yeah, I kind of agree with you too. I think we're going to Tarmogoyf because this gets wrecked by Spell Pierce a little bit more. Alright, well, didn't matter. Didn't matter. Are we getting demooned? Uh-huh. Well. Whoa! Okay, calm down, opponent. Alright, well. Oh, Leyline of the Void is like, hey, I heard you wanted me. Yeah, Leyline, I did want you. Perfect timing with the Leyline. Alright, are we blowing our treasure token for this Wrenn? Or are we just saving it? I mean, we could play the Wrenn, plus get back to Foothills, play the Foothills, and then just Wrenn plus on the Proving Ground every turn, and start cycling this. I kind of like that. Let's do green, red, Wrenn, plus return Foothills, play Foothills, yield. Okay, so now we go cycle, cycle, cycle. Plus Proving Grounds. Yield to turn. I feel so stupid with this Leyline. I feel so foolish with the Leyline. Oh no. Oh no, monkey. Don't do it, monkey. Don't take a Fable. I will cry. Thank you, monkey, because I didn't want to draw that. Alright. So we're into play land. Cycle you. Plus return you. We're going to go to end set. We're going to discard Leyline of the Void. Because we're way past that time of the month. We do have a basic swamp, which is kind of cool here. But we need to kill the monkey. We'll wait till combat, and then we'll pop it. Pop it a monkey. No! That's fine, right? So we can just Inquisition it. They Blood Moon to Blood Moon deck. Nah, it's fine. We're clawing our way out of it. The full moon cycle, right? Alright, so let's Inquisition them. Inquisition. We'll take a Ragavan. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, cycle. Return the Proving Ground. Hey, you guys know this Wrenn card might be pretty good? Just a thought. This Wrenn card is pretty cracked. Oh. We are bolting. I guess we bolt the Ragavan, right? Because we want to just alt this Wrenn. Do we need to alt the Wrenn? Yeah, I guess we alt the Wrenn. Because we can just hardcast the Fury next turn. Alright, so this comes down. And then we pop. Yeah, then we just have the hardcast Fury. Then we go bonk, 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 bonk. Cast. Bonk. And, I guess we want to save the lands. Just for bolts. Yield. Because then we have, 9 points of burn. 15. Right? If we draw another land, they're dead? Is that right? 12. No. Yeah, I mean, they're dead with another land. They die with another land. Which is kind of cool. Kind of greedy. But, I mean, like, if they draw an Unholy Heat and they Unholy Heat this, then we're just going to kill them with the Fury, right? Because this thing doesn't die. Yeah. I think it's okay, right? Well, shows me. Because now they have to deal with the Fury, right? Like, I don't know how they deal with both these Furies. So, I guess we... Just cast another one of these. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I guess I was afraid that I wouldn't have enough lands to be able to really get value from the Wrenn. But yeah, we could have just... I think this game's kind of over, regardless. Plus Wrenn. And attack. They'd have to go iteration into like bolt heat or whatever. But, I think we're pretty far ahead here. Okay, well, that's how it starts. That's how it starts. Shit. Well, back to our original plan. Cycling Proving Grounds. We could cycle it twice now. Alright, well. Even if we did Wrenn alt. Alright. Hey, a forest. Return Proving Grounds. 1, 2, 3. Cycle Proving Grounds. Play a forest. I guess we could save the Inquisition for, like, the turn that we want to do something. I think. Alright, yield to a turn. Boy, it sure would be nice to have a Wrenn ultimate right about now. I'm just saying. Sure would be nice. I mean, you know, that's how you lose. You lose the game to Express Federation. I know this guy. We'll call him Wario. He thinks that Express Federation is a bad card. Thinks it's bad. And I don't know. I think he's taking too many mushrooms, you know? What's up, Janini? How are you? Alright. So, I guess we're going to start off with Inquisition. We finally get to use Sokenzan. Sure. Bonk, 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 bonk. Discard. Play lands. Plus. Guess we could cycle that at the end of turn. And then we can return the Sokenzan next turn. Alrighty. Just don't be a Murktide. That's all I ask. Is that too much to ask? It is too much to ask, apparently. Apparently, it's too much. It's just gonna have everything. Just please don't have... Okay, yeah, alright, fine. Yeah, it was too much to ask. It's better than Treasure Cruise. It's better, Mario. I don't know if you're defending Wario. Murktide Regent, huh? Pre-recorded. Alright. Let's see. Ooh, Tarmogoyf. So, let's see. What are our options? So, we can return Sokenzan and just try and Zerg. We can return the Proving Ground, try and cycle for a black source. Our only removal for this is... I mean, they've used 3 bolts. They couldn't possibly have another. Yeah. I believe in For the Swarm. And this also lets us ultimate the Wrenn. This also lets us ultimate the Wrenn. Well, if they draw another Murktide, we're dead. So, I'm not going to tell them to not draw Murktide, because they're definitely going to draw Murktide and kill us. Discard you. Let's go to combat. Zerg. And let's play Tarmogoyf. Alright, do we play another land out? No, we don't, because we just want to ultimate the Wrenn and pop them. No, we have the Tarmogoyf for Ragavan. We are dead to another Murktide. Yeah. We're not dead. We have to have faith. They would not draw another Murktide on us. No way they would do that. There's no way that they would draw Murktide. What are you fucking eating? Sure. Just when this Wrenn gets so close to the Promised Land, they just bonk her in the head. Okay, let's start off with Inquisition. Okay. So now Wrenn returns Sokenzan. Bonk, 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 bonk. Sokenzan. I guess we... Oh, they're just dead, because we could play the other Wrenn and ping them. So they take 5 here, they block here, then we play the Wrenn pingy. We give Bad Touch, Wrenn. Bad Touch. Touch. I'll keep this one. And boink. Okay. We somehow managed to avoid all the jinxes. So, Yeah. Alright, what you guys think? First of all, let's open our major rewardeds. Our prize. Oh. What delightful magic cards. Just straight up bangers. Every single one of these cards is just perfect. Una, Queen of the Fae. Shadow of Doubt. Ugh. Never a doubt. Shadow of Doubt. Alright. What you guys think of the deck? What did you guys think of the deck? This is a deck. It was from Kuman. They're in the chat hanging out. What you guys think? I liked it. I really liked it. I thought Lily was good. I liked the Furies and stuff. Jund is always fun. We're Jund gamers now. I do love Carth the Lion, but I would probably just make it another Fury. I would probably just play 4 of this card. This card's just egregious. And I would probably make this either a Seasoned Pyro or another Fable. You know? I would probably just try and simplify it. But maybe, you know, just play a bunch of these or make it a 4th Fable. Because Fable was just nuts. This card's just so crazy. But I would probably end up doing these two. But, you know, these kind of cards are really powerful and they can lead to some power in the deck. And I think maybe a couple more of these utility lands here. Because it feels like 2, and 2 might be a little too many. Right? Where you can kind of maybe get away with shaving one of these to maybe put in another Peatland or another Sokenzan or another Boseiju. Right? Maybe we could, because this is a lot. This feels like a lot. 2. But maybe it's necessary. But maybe you could like shave on one of these or something and add maybe another Boseiju or something. There's a lot you could do with this archetype. It's very powerful. And it is pretty mana stringent where you want double black, double reds, and all this stuff. So it's a sweet deck, and I had fun playing it. And now let's do something else. All right, so let's close this down. Let's stop. All right, what decks do you guys want to see? Give me some decks, you guys.